This is a killing challenge for black. So white's eye space is pretty big. It's not very easy to reduce eye space from the left side. Black might want to try to reduce white's eye space from the top, but it doesn't work. White can play at number 2, and black must pull back. Otherwise, white will just swallow number 1 and 3. And now white can just play this move, one real eye here, one real eye on the corner, and black fails. So black must exploit this pattern right here. So clamping here is the correct move because of white's cut here. And of course, white can just connect and allow black to connect because now white doesn't have enough eye space. So the good move for white to prevent black from connecting is this Atari. Now black must capture. Now white has 2 choices, here or here. Of course, connecting here is the same as this. So if white plays here, this is easier for black. Black just stands down here, threatening to connect back. White must connect. Now black can play this throw in, Atari. Now this number 11 should be easy to find because number 11 is securely connected to the outside. White can't cut it off, and white can only capture 1 and 5, which is only 1 real eye. So black succeeds this way. Similarly, number 4 here, we'll just go back to the same pattern with a cut or a throw in, sacrificing this stone, making sure that white plays 2 extra moves here, kind of filling in its own eye space, and now black can finish it off with number 11. A trickier move is right here, right? Because now, if you still play this move, something like this, black will fail because white can make an extra eye here. But black can play this move. It's a good move, kind of destroying this eye that white is about to build. If white pushes this way, black can just connect back number 5, and capturing number 1 alone is not enough for white. So white will have to play something like this. And now, an interesting move, right? Of course, when you're calculating, you might think black will play here. And when white plays this move, trying to take out black's eye space, here on the corner, black can play this exchange and build a real eye here, right? Because 10 and 12 are the only options for white. And now black can build a real eye, and guess what? Black can win this race to capture. This is a real eye versus no eye situation. White can't come in here. So white will be captured eventually. So this seems like a good move for black. But the problem is that you have to calculate number 8 right here, right? Because there are 2 ways that white can exhaust black's liberties. And now black must stand down, or you can play something like this on the outside. But you should realize that there's no way that black can make a dead shape. This is going to be a seki. This is going to be a 6-space eye, and it's not a gravity 6 shape, right? So this is going to be a living shape if black plays this way. So let's try number 11 right here. And now white will win this race to capture. Or at least this will be a seki. This will be a mutual life seki pattern. And if black tries to build a real eye here, black is 1 liberty short, and white will live this way. So that's why number 7 is problematic. But let's go back to this pattern, right? Having number 9 and 11 is a good move. So why don't we play this first, right? Black can still play this first. White cannot allow black to connect back this way. So black can play this exchange first, and now white only has this option, and we'll go back to one of the previous variations where black will succeed. So 7 and 9 should come first before connecting 1 and 5. So this is the thought process that I went through, right? Because normally you would think that connecting here is the more important move. But after trying these 2 variations with white's number 8, you realize that playing this bend and connect on the first line is actually more important. This way, and of course if white comes in this way, white is still short, right? White is still 1 liberty short. This is how black can succeed. Similarly, you can calculate whether white can play this move. Doesn't seem like a good move. Black can just stand down here first and connect. With 7 and 9, you can try out the variation on your own. White will be killed in this race to capture, because black has 6 liberties left and white only has 5 in this situation. So overall, it can get a little complicated with white's number 4. But the idea is pretty simple. Playing at number 1 is really exploiting white's weakness here, this cutting point at number 4, and playing number 5. I would say the hardest move to find is number 7, because normally we would think that we can just succeed by playing here, but actually no. White can play this move, and black will fail. So take some trial and error. If you can find number 7, you're doing really well. So I hope you enjoyed this challenge, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.